Hello, this is Jonathan, ClassIn Edb, and today I've got a very big file for you. This will take you quite a few classes to get through this, and so I don't know if you want to use it all in one go or one every month. For example, working one on January, one on February. I'm going to go through it with you, but first of all, just remember to visit ClassIn Edb, and here you put your email for any updates that I do, new files, and there you've got the information. Okay, so here we go. How do we work this? Okay, first page is empty for your own things, as I do almost always, and then every single month you start off with what date is it, and basically describing the picture. This can be used for many different levels, and so normally the first questions are quite easy and the last question is a little bit more difficult or for higher levels. Okay, so we go on. This is, for example, about indoors, and about people's hobbies using the third person. Okay, so you can choose the questions depending on the level of your students. This is about clothes, for example, but where you see an arrow, bring it out, and now it's about the town. So let me just explain this a little bit. You put two teams or two players and some sort of timer, and they just have to start telling you places in a town. So art gallery, chemist, square. Okay, you can use two, let's say, per letter. So for example, you can go to chemist, you can go, for example, to butchers, and then you can go to bakers, roundabout, street, whatever. Okay, until somebody runs out of time, they can't think of anything, and the other team wins the game. Okay, so, and you can try and keep up writing their answers or not, as you prefer. This is about food. Again, we have an activity, a type of game, food tennis, two teams, two players, whatever. They start with the letter B. So the first player, banana, beef. There are loads, and I'm not very good at this type of game. Biscuits. Don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to move on before I embarrass myself anymore. I'm not very good with these games, and I'm meant to be the teacher. So, restaurants, different questions again. Sports. And again, we start off with a day, easy. We end up with slightly more difficult. You could even include passive in this last one, for example. You have to adapt it yourselves a little bit to the level of the class. Here we have about animals, and we finished up off this month with a who's who. The kids go into their breakout rooms, they choose an animal, and you just play a basic who's who, trying to guess what the other team has chosen. This is what's wrong in the picture. Lots of strange things going on in the picture. And here we have a speaking activity. It's all speaking, but anyway, this is something added. So what three things would you take with you on a holiday? Number 2, to cultural city break, to Paris, for example. What would you take? Because I would take, what would I take? I would take a guidebook, so I would know the best places to go. I would take an umbrella just in case it rains, but a small little fold up umbrella that I can fit into my bag. And I would take whatever. I'm the teacher, so I don't have to answer. School, October, free time, what you do in your free time, shopping. You've got the questions. Here you've got the answers, and here you've got the questions. How much are these coats? They're in the sale, 30% off marked price. I'd like to try these on, please. The changing rooms are over here, etc., etc. And finally, December, we have more or less based on sort of family members. So it covers a whole range of vocabulary and gives a lot of opportunity to practice different aspects of English for many different levels. Okay, so hope to see you soon, and now I just have to find out where my stop. Here we go. There you go. See you soon.